I just wanted to talk about a show, the few shows that I like to watch called Sofia the First, Elena of Avalor, and Mira Royal Detective. Those are kids shows. They're not for my age group, but I don't care. I like them anyway for the music, and now I'm going to explain to you what they're about, just in case you have no idea. Sofia the First is about a young princess who became a princess after her mother got remarried to the king of Enchantia. Yes, the land is called Enchantia because it's enchanted, I'm assuming, and magical. And it's a great show musically. I like it a lot. It has really great music tracks like 2 by 2 and Sunny Thought and A Friend in Need. That's a nice track. Sisters and Brothers, that's also a good track. Elena of Avalor is about a crown princess who has to learn how to rule her kingdom. Unfortunately, in a time of almost peace. But she was not able to rule her kingdom because a sorceress named Shariki trapped her in an amulet. And in fact, the same amulet that Sofia wears around her neck. When Elena has it, it's colored red to match Elena's dress. And when Sofia has it, it's colored purple to match her color scheme. With Sofia, the amulet is able to give her curses and blessings. Like a blessing would be like speaking to animals, and a curse would be like having a frog in your throat. Like literal frog noise coming out of your throat. Mira Royal Detective is about a kid detective who solves mysteries with her friends and family members. When I say family members, I mean like cousins. And one of her family members, one of her friends, is a prince. And he invents a lot of things, and he even invented a flying machine. And he has a lot of crazy inventions that don't work, like Silent from Pokemon, for example. So if you know that character, you know he's that kind of character. There's also another prince that's kind of stuck up in Mira, but he doesn't fulfill much roles except for conflicts, minor conflicts. The crossover with Sofia and Elena was handled beautifully. They explained what I explained before, that at first it was Elena's amulet, and then Sofia got it from it appearing in her family's jewelry store. While it was being carried over by birds, as you see in the first episode of Sofia. and they explained that her family, Elena's family, was trapped in a painting by Shariki, the evil sorceress lady, and how they got out, and how Elena got back to fighting for her kingdom after being freed from the amulet by Sofia. Great tracks in Elena of Avalor are a little bit more and best for our guest, with Elena and Doña Paloma. Those are some great tracks. Later on in the series, which I haven't seen the last season, Elena gets a color changing dress, which color changes based on her mood, based on her emotions, with the standard color being red as always, because that's Elena's color. Thank God that red is being represented as a good color this time. Unspoken from the third season, by the way, is also a good track. So, yeah, in that season 3, Elena gets a color changing dress, and she has to make sure to keep her emotions in check, because the dress is more magical than the first dress and can make things go haywire. So, and in Sofia's case, she can't stop wearing the amulet. She can't take it off herself because a wizard named Cedric is always trying to steal it from her in the first season. So she can't take it off. Like it's her power, source of power. So she can't let other people possess it. And later, Sofia becomes a storyteller person. I forgot. I'm not sure what it's called. Keeper of stories. Keeper of stories. It's very good. It's a very good show, and she goes into each storybook and tries to fix the problems that happen. I was disappointed that Miss Nettle, one of the villains in Sofia the First, didn't show up in Once Upon a Time, because I felt like she could have been a good enemy to the three fairies. In Aurora, the main three fairies. So I thought I thought Miss Nettle could have been a good someone to bring over, but they didn't do that. So that was disappointing. Once Upon a Time is one of my favorite shows too, because it brings back old fairy tale characters and it brings them to one place. And I might make a fan fiction based on it in the future with myself as starring in it. And Once Upon a Time is where my moniker came from. My moniker that I gave myself, the Mad Hattress. So it's a great show. I recommend all these shows. I recommend all these shows, and I want to talk about a princess in Elena of Avalor called Valentina, who's in the song a little bit more. And I don't think that she was trying to put down Avalor as a bad place or something. I think she was just trying to impress Elena and hype up her own living area, which is Paraíso. But yeah, I made a theory about that on Facebook. I made a statement with spoilers about it on Facebook, but yeah, I don't think she was trying to put down Avalor or to put down Elena or everybody. I like how self-aware Elena Avalor is, because they're saying things like, if music starts playing, they'll say, like, in a little bit more, they say, where did the horn come from? After the horn starts playing, in the first, before the music starts, before the lyrics start, they say, oh, where did the horn come from? And I think all those are great shows. Another great track in Elena of Avalor is the Mermaid song. It's just Little Mermaid vocalizing, but it's great. I like to hear it a lot. It's really relaxing. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please watch these shows in the future. I recommend all of them highly. So thank you for watching this video. Bye.